Hello, everybody. How's it going? Obviously, I am Shiki Katagami, the Divine Diva of FSP Gen 3 Lamentus. I would say it is a pleasure to see you, but I know the pleasure is all yours. And today we are having a Saturday Night Zatsu as I play RuneScape on my second monitor. I really hope that you guys did your homework that I requested earlier, because I didn't know what to talk about today. And my manager is gonna scold me. If you guys were at stream earlier, I ended the stream and I said, you guys, your homework until next stream is to think of conversation topics. So... Visceri, you are exempt from the homework because your art was the thumbnail. Congratulations. Congratulations, Visceri. You are exempt. What the hell? If your art's a thumbnail, you get exempt from the homework. What can I say? Mr. Katagami, I was absent. That's a demerit, unfortunately. That's a demerit. That's truancy even. Miki, you are exempt from the homework because you just... Okay, I'm not finishing that statement. Miki, thank you for the one gifted. I'm not starting that precedent. That's no good. It's a bad look. Yeah. But I was there, but I forgot. Forgetting is not an excuse. My cat ate my homework. Cats owning a cat. That's a demerit. And some of you might think, well, Mr. Katagami, if I had a dog, you wouldn't give me a demerit. Not true. Owning a dog, that's a demerit. Visceri has a dachshund. You get exempted twice. We own a lizard. Oh, what kind of lizard? Ooh. Oh. What kind of lizard? Oh. Oh. What kind of lizard? Ooh. Leopard gecko. Cute. I like geckos. They go and they eat goop. That's awesome. That's awesome. How about millipedes? Pretty cool, especially if they're giant American ones. Pretty cool. Noodles the wiener dog. That's so cool. That's so cool. What was the homework? The homework was for to think of conversation topics that fill up 2 hours worth of a live stream. It's tough out there, guys. It's tough out there. Can we talk about the Warhammer Live? Perhaps. I don't think we'll start with it, but I'll put a little doggy ear on that. Put a little doggy ear on that. I'll talk about food again. Yesterday I had Chinese food for dinner. We went to that place that like, it's like a place that does like handmade noodles, you know, where they'll like, you could to choose your noodle type and they like pull the noodles like in front of you, like in the kitchen. Like there's like a window into the kitchen where the guy pulls the noodles, so you get like a, you know. And I wasn't feeling like having something with noodles in it, so I got fried rice that was very, very good. But my friends, they got don don noodles, but they, when the waiter asked them like spicy, like with the chili oil and everything already mixed in, and they both went yup. And then it got there, they're one of my friends was straight up sweating. He had sweat. It wasn't like just sweat on his face. It was like sweat behind his ears. Like he was dying. He was dying. He was dying. My other friend powered through. My other friend was powered through and he ate like 90% of it. But they said, next time, I'm just going to ask them to bring me the chili oil on the side and I can mix it into my preference. Yeah. Yeah. My friends were Casper Cattuccini and Gavis Bettel, for those who are probably wondering. Those are my friends. It was fun. It was fun. We'll probably go back. Who powered through? Bettel. Bettel's pretty good at powering through. The chili oil being really spicy is how you know it's authentic. Yeah, it is an authentic place. It's really good. That's shocking. I think anyone who knows Casper well enough will know that that isn't shocking at all, actually. Yeah. And then we wanted to go get ice cream, but we didn't. Because their tummies hurt. Which is, like, understandable, but I, like, kind of wanted ice cream. And then this morning, we had the Dale and Dawson Stationary Supplies collab. That was fun. I went to sleep. Immediately after, slept too long. Oops. Oops. Gonna have to start saying no to these 6 a.m. wake up collabs. Gonna have to start saying no to those. It was a good collab though. It was really fun. It was fun. It was funny. It was epic. It was epic. Sang bravery. Enjoy the VOD. And rest well. Fell for the classic midday nap misplay. You'll now stay up until 3 a.m. No. I will entirely be capable of going to sleep at a normal time. Thoughts on ice cream floats that aren't root beer? They're fine. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. Ice cream float with chocolate ice cream? Oh. I don't know about that. If you had a truck, what'd you put in it? If I had a truck, what would I put in it? 2x4s. Yup. Some 2x4s. I got feral cats living in the bed of my truck. Not to presume anything, but you might want to take care of that. Melon soda float? I think I've had one of those before. It is good. I love melon soda, though. I'd probably eat melon soda if it had, like, poop in it. I'm sorry. We're starting off a bit strong today. I needed to wait until at least 30 minutes. I needed to wait until at least 30 minutes for that when you guys aren't warmed up yet. I'm sorry. If we were a little bit warmed up, you guys would have accepted that. Yeah. Tomorrow, we have the Magma board, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, nearly 30,000 sub celebration Magma board. And, how it'll probably work is the stream will be public, but I will post the link to the Magma for only members, just so that it's not, like, open to the whole world. You understand? So anyone can watch, but only members can participate, because I think it would be a mess otherwise. I assume only FSP, no IPs? God, I haven't been told anything about that. I should probably ask my Mane-san. But, yeah. Yeah. Reina, thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you, Reina. Hello, leader of Lamentus. What's up? That's me. Shiki Katagami, the Divine Diva of FSP Gen 3 Lamentus, and its glorious leader. So and I met for the first time IRL for coffee today, and we wore lobster shirts in your honor. Oh, that's awesome. That's epic. That is epic, Penny Peach. That is epic. I hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys had fun. That's epic. So you guys hate me on Twitter, but then you do meetups IRL from people you met through the Family Shiki, so that's interesting. You guys beat the shit out of me on Twitter, man. I can't say shit. Can't say shit. Hate? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was feeling the hate today. Everyone hates my ass. You know, the Lunarists are like, oh, Lucy, we love you. And the Dousters are like, Elias, we love you. And Family Shiki go, Shiki, you're a fucking bitch. Shiki, you're fucking incel, bro. Bro. It's over for me, I fear. Who said that? Someone that I made up in my head. Mm-hmm. The worst kind. If the shoe fits, see? We call you Redditor at worst. Same, but different, man. People used to respect Shikigami. They'd go to their local shrine. They'd leave offerings. They'd pray for good luck. And now they go and they leave a slip of paper on the steps that says, fuck you, Redditor. Dude! Dude. I work hard at being a Shikigami. And you guys... all you guys remember is, like, the goofy things. What about all the epic things I've done for the world? I house and feed, like, 700 Famishiki in this cave. Come on. Danimals! Hello, my nerdy diva. Been a hot minute since I popped into stream, but I wanted some Shikigami yap time while I grind on schoolwork. Love you, loser. See? Why was the loser necessary? Danimals, thank you, though. People hate my ass. If I was Lucy Lunaris, it wouldn't have had the loser part. Bro. We don't even have a form. How many times do I have to say? that I'm working on it. We had a whole concert last month. You might have been there. Some things got put off. Okay, it's coming. Fuck. Thanks for your hard work, Shiki. Thank you, Horse Appreciator. Next week. Don't know what I'm doing. TCG Shop Simulator will probably come back for Revenge. We'll probably watch Dune 2. I don't know what else. That one friend for me desperate to attention. Fuck you. I see your tweets. You're trying to act cool for your friends, but I see your tweets, Mara. Fuck you. A little to the left. Good idea. Is the book club a thing yet? No, it got mega delayed because of all of the work this month and last month. But I haven't forgotten about it. Silent Hill. I really want to get Resident Evil working, if I'm being honest. I'm being really honest. Fish sticks. Hey, Shiki. I have some Riz I'm workshopping for my wife. Can I practice on you first? Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear it, Fish sticks. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sure it's going to be really good. And not League of Legends themed. If it's League of Legends themed, I'm telling you, do not send it. If it is League of Legends themed, don't even try. Your wife will spit in your eyes. And not in a sexy way. Am I a reindeer? Because you're slaying. That was awesome. That's awesome, Fish sticks. That's awesome. Good one. I'm sure your fish wife will enjoy it, Fish sticks. I got invited to League of Legends earlier. In fact, 30 minutes before stream. I had to stream. I couldn't go. I was invited by Apollo Bugman and Gale Galleon. Noah Kit, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, Noah. Couldn't stream League instead. I didn't wanna. Shows us over League. Hey. Fucking ego now. That's my job. And you wonder why I make fun of you? I showed up to work instead of playing League. What am I getting made fun of for? I made the right decision. The League part? Guys, it's 2026. You gotta leave the League of Legends hate in the past. When are you gonna play ARAM Mayhem? Never, unfortunately, Ratkin Napkin. Boo, I don't play ARAM. I'm sorry. I don't play ARAM. What are your thoughts on League of Legends chess? Parentheses, teamfight tactics. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Based anti-ARAM behavior. Thank you, Lambriel. Lambriel is, of all the VTubers I played with personally, the one who has demonstrated the highest amount of skill. Lambriel was unironically good at the game, where all of us just pretend we're good. So, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was my day. You said will outlane Faker this year? You really think so? I think my Zed is comparable to Faker's if my Nunu jungle ganks my lane 7 times before 12 minutes. Not gonna lie. Yeah. League is fun. I played a lot of League this week with the boys in some of my free time. And it was really miserable, but it is fun to spend time with the boys. League expert. Lizard guy. Lizard guy. Lizard guy. Dude, you went through it? I've never seen a string of games that seem more unfun. It was a lot of really unfun games for me, but it's okay. It's alright. RuneScape update. I didn't play that much this week. I'm doing agility. That's it. Lobster check. I haven't fished lobsters in weeks. I moved on to monkfish. I'm sorry. I had kind of a busy week. I didn't play that much RuneScape, if I'm being honest. A gecko fish looking dude. Are you talking about Tom Kench? Agility was parkour? Yeah. Or skip on the treadmill? There was some of that, yep. There was some of that. How did you get into RuneScape? When I was much younger than I am now, I got summoned to a computer lab in an elementary school. And they said, Mr. Katagami, sir, could you show us a game to play on the computer in the computer lab? And I said, okay. And it was perhaps, you know, the year 2002 or 2003. And I searched best browser game, and RuneScape came up. And all the kids and me played RuneScape in the computer lab. Yep. Because RuneScape used to be playable only in a browser. Like, it's so old, it didn't have an executable. It was a Flash title, like a Java Flash title, that you would play on the website. So you could play it in the computer lab because you wouldn't have to download anything. Raise your hand if you, when Minecraft came out, you carried it around on a flash drive in your backpack so you could take it to the different computers in school and play it without having to install it on them. I'm raising my hand. In like 2012, perhaps. No, I wouldn't have been caught dead playing on that browser Minecraft. I'd be playing on that flash drive Minecraft, that full Minecraft. And then then the game runs off the flash drive. I was 8 in 2012. It's kind of a skill issue, I'm not gonna lie. 8-year-olds know what a flash drive is. Well, maybe not anymore. Minecraft killed our computer. I get that. I get that. Getting tired. It's 3 a.m. Go to bed. Shit. There's gonna be a VOD. Thanks for the gifted subs. Rest well. Now skedaddle. Was your first computer virus? I don't know. I'm pretty cognizant of the pitfalls. That's the word. Online. I don't remember getting any serious viruses. Did you ever download more RAM? Hell no. I was busy printing out anime characters to put on my binder. That's awesome. What characters, though? That's awesome. That's so cool. Fun Pottles fact, my brother bought WinRAR. One of like the 4 people ever, I think. I was RPing on notebook paper. That rocks. The WinRAR bag is cute. It is cute. I'd rock it. Though I think in this day and age, a lot of people wouldn't know what it is. How's the new year treating you so far? It's been really busy, if I'm being honest. But we're just about over the hump. February is going to be really chill, I think. I hope. I pray. Praying the year will be kind? I hope so. Last year was pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. Think it's gonna be a good year for Shiki Katagami? I hope so. Sorry to repeat, Sam, but do you have any resolutions? Yeah, all my resolutions and goals were singing based this year. I want to release 1 or 2 covers, and I want to get more confident singing so I can do karaoke and things like that. Yep. That's that. How are the vocal lessons going? The one this week was quite good. Yep. I thought so anyway. Shiki becomes the throat goat this year. Now hold on. How do you know I'm not already? You get summoned for all kinds of things in 600 years. What is your vocal range? The bad kind. You take online vocal lessons? They're online, but they're IRL whenever I'm in the Barudas. How's your solo Nightcore Bohemian Rhapsody remix cover going? How'd you know that that's what my first cover was gonna be? Are there any songs that have caught your attention to cover? Yeah, we're working on it. Yep. How many weeks have I been taking lessons? Twice a month since just before debut, probably. So I've had maybe 8 lessons total, and then a couple in-person ones. Maybe 10 lessons total. What singing type do you think you are? I literally don't know. I don't know enough about voice types to even answer that question. I'm being for real. I can't read Hangul, I'm sorry. I used to be able to. Has your vocal instructor not told you? No. And just improvement through your sessions? I think so. I hope, God, I hope so. God, I hope so. It's so cute. Thank you, Aaron. I'm sorry I can't read Hangul. What kind of music did you listen to recently? I really only been bumping the song that I've been practicing to cover. I've listened to that song a lot this week, and I was humming it before I went live, and I was like, oh, gotta stop doing that. Did you hear the new Cat's Eye song with Eat Zucchini? Yeah, I've heard Internet Girl. It's okay. Internet Girl's fine. I like Gnarly far better, and I like the other songs they've done far better. But, like, I don't know. The choreography is still good. The Cat's Eye choreo is always good. Do you dance? No. I've thought about it, though. But, like, there's already a lot of people in the dance group, and I don't know how many more people they could fit. And I know that Caelen definitely wants to join. That we spoke about that post-concert. Yeah. When you get 3D, will you do a dance cover like on YouTube Shorts? Oh, God. That'd be fun, though. I don't know. It's something I could mention to management. Probably. At least one. That'd be fun. I'd have to, like, take the initiative on it, though. And, like, do it myself. And I don't know, like what form my 3D model will take. Like, will my robes be toggleable? Because I think, like, big, flowy clothes don't do well to, like, the kind of movements that, like, dancing requires in 3D, you know? Hi, Shiki. Hello. Altus had his toggleable, though. So if Altus could toggle his, like, outer layer, then I hope I can, too. I want to watch Dune 2 already. I'm scheduling that shit for, like, tomorrow. No, I'm not. I'm not. As far as the Dune watch-along being on a weekend last time, Saturday or Sunday PST at 5 p.m., did that work? Do we want the same time for the next part? Like, this time next week, but a few hours earlier than right now, in 7 days. I'm seeing mostly yeses, so. See you soon, Shiki. Bye, Zellery. Bye. Bye. Because Dune Part 2 is crazy style. It goes nutso. It gets crazier by a few orders of magnitude. Why didn't they call it Tune? That's a really good question. Yeah. I started reading it after the watch along. Have you been liking the book? Have you been liking it? There's a few really significant differences. Are you gonna watch the new Game of Thrones spin-off tomorrow? Probably not. I haven't been plugged into Game of Thrones maybe ever. I wasn't even that into it back when everyone was. Yeah. They're still making Game of Thrones stuff? Yeah, like a lot. Like they have like 2 shows gonna be airing. And then there's like a 3rd one in production. Yeah. What's Dune? Dune's a very famous sci-fi novel that's been adapted into multiple films. Both old and new adaptations. And we watched the first one last week. For some reason in college, I would tell people I was a film major. They would ask if I watched Game of Thrones. Well, it's because to the average unwashed troglodyte that is humanity, Game of Thrones was peak cinema. Look at the symbolism and the set designs. Yeah. Like Game of Thrones, I guess, I mean, it was like fine. But I think people, I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm currently doing the Sears Rooftop Agility course, and I've ran 260 laps. And I think I'm going to have to run about 400 more in order to get my graceful set. And I'm only getting it just cuz now, because like I don't even need to anymore. Yeah. Like the Game of Thrones like glazing, like they would like vomit if I made them watch like Blade Runner 2049. They're like, bro, there's only like 2 characters in this film. And like, how come Kay just walks around a scene by himself for like 30% of the movie? I don't know, man. It's awesome. It rocks. Modern television and its consequences? Yeah. 5-year development cycle on the latest Stranger Things, like, season. And we all saw that. What's another movie that I've never seen that we could watch after Dune 2? I don't know. You guys seen Lord of the Rings? Blade Runner 2049? That would be awesome. Or the original and then 2049. That would be awesome. Yes, Flapjack. I've seen so many, like so few people talk about it. How so many modern movies, especially ones for streaming services, are made with the intention to be watched on a small screen and not a giant one. And what that is done to, like, blocking and, like, scene composition. Oh my god, bro. Every single clip of the new Stranger Things, like, season has every character in a scene in a big blob center screen. And they're all, like neutrally lit from, like, the front. Bro. What happened to artistry, man? Dude, I'm glad I'm a Shikigami, because you humans, you guys are lining up at the slop trough from the slop factory. And you're guzzling it down. Stuff only from before 2000? Then you miss out on the Matrix. I love slop. Oh, we know that, fish sticks. Brother, that was the 90s. Didn't that come out in the year 2000? The Matrix IMDb. Fuck! Then you miss out on Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. And The Two Towers. And The Return of the King. And you miss out on Dune. And all of Villeneuve's filmography. What about Prisoner? That was him, right? Prisoners? The 2013 film? It was, yeah. If you like movies that are really dark and really stressful and make you like fucking antsy the whole time because you're so stressed, then watch Prisoners. It's really good, but like it's really stressful. It's really stressful. Oh my god. Opinions on the Hobbit trilogy, but because you mentioned Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit trilogy is not for me. Prisoners features huge jacked man and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they both are like flames in that film. I'm shocked that Jake Gyllenhaal isn't in Dune. Villeneuve loves Jake Gyllenhaal. Where is he? Imagine Jake Gyllenhaal is like Fade Rauta. I think it would have been worse in every way, but like imagine. Who could Jake have been? Jake Gyllenhaal. He might have been able to do a Duke Leto, but he's a bit young. Maybe. No, he couldn't have been Duncan. No, maybe he literally didn't have a place and that's why he's not in it. Shit. I don't think it was a spot for our boy Jake Gyllenhaal. He's only 1 year younger? There's no fucking way. Okay, well then maybe he could have been Duke Leto. Shit. I could see it. He has dark hair and he can grow a beard. Have you ever thought about being an actor? No. Nope. Seems like it might be fun though, but I've never like considered it. Do you have a favorite actor? Not gonna lie, I've been liking my boy Timothy, and I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I like Josh Brolin. I like Rebecca Ferguson. I like that's enough. I don't have to list more. You're naming everyone in Dune? It's because Dune has an insane cast. We talked about it during the watch-along. Every single scene, another insanely talented actor would walk in. Every scene. They're like, Stilgar, come on in. And you go, wow, Stilgar? He's in this scene for, he's in this, like, this film for, like, 2 minutes. Who could, and it's like, Benicio del Toro! No. Am I dumb? Not Benicio del Toro. Why do I always confuse them? He's, Benicio del Toro is Sicario. It's Guillermo. That's why. No. That's Guillermo del Toro. Why am I fucking having an aneurysm? Stilgar was Josh Brolin? No. I'm set. Dude, of course. Why do I always confuse them? Okay, here we go. The definitive answer to me confusing this. Javier Bardem. He looks a lot like Benicio del Toro, but Benicio del Toro is traditionally in, like, mostly, like, he's a Puerto Rican actor, but I mean, like, yeah. Javier Bardem, different. Javier Bardem from A Million Things. Yes, I've seen No Country for Old Men. Anyone, speaking of Benicio del Toro, anyone seen Sicario? That's a good film. That's another stressful film. Another dark film. It's a good one, Sicario. It's a good movie. And, if you can believe it, also directed by Denis Villeneuve. Can you believe it? Never misses. Literally never misses. Think bro's a favorite director? Name a film that he's made that wasn't peak. All of his films are insane. They're so good. You remind me of Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse. Yes, because you love me, lobster. Thoughts on Wes Anderson? If you asked me 5 years ago, I would have said peak. These days, I think maybe maybe a bit overhyped. Maybe. I haven't liked Wes Anderson's latest work. I didn't like Asteroid City. No. But I still quote Grand Budapest Hotel all the time. Why is my nose so runny all of a sudden? I think Nolan's up there with directors dropping bangers. Yeah. Good director. Yeah. Gonna go now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. We put a curse of runny nose on you? Why the fuck would you do that? That's messed up. Have you watched I'm Thinking of Ending Things? No. But I do know what that is. But I've not seen it. Might have been me. I got the suds. What the fuck? What are your Oscar picks for this year? I'm a based and enlightened film enjoyer. I don't watch the Oscars. I don't watch them. I don't care what happens during them. Yeah. However, if I hear that big old Timmy doesn't win anything, I'm gonna send it, so... I watched the Twitter discourse. Me too, yeah. I've been trying to send you all my pyramid. Agility pyramid. I've been trying to send you all my period symptoms a cycle, but I guess it manifested into a runny nose. Well, could be worse. Guys, am I allowed to talk about the FSP members undoing bra discourse on Twitter that I started earlier? Just briefly, and we're not going to get too into it. But there's something I feel like I need to get off my chest, okay? So, if you didn't see it, I saw a tweet, and it was like, made a tier list of where I think, like, of who an FSP could get, like, undo a bra easily, or whatever. Like, how they get bras off. And they put me in the category of, like, can definitely do it. And I was like, yeah, that's correct. And everyone's like, bro, you don't have to lie or whatever. But, and here's the discourse that I want to get into just a little bit, okay? I think the difficulty of getting a bra off is way overhyped. You guys have never had to unhook something by pushing it closer together so that it unlatches and then you pull it apart? And also, and here's the thing that I think a lot of women don't understand either. It might be harder for you because it's on your body. It's easier for me because I have leverage. But yeah, it's not hard, nor is it complex. That's all I wanted to say. I think the discourse surrounding that entire action is, like, so juvenile. It's literally just undoing a hook. Like, literally. You ever been in a Chinese finger trap? You have to go closer together before you can pull apart. That's literally all it is. But yeah. That's all I had to say. Like a Chinese finger trap. See? Suchi knows. It's really not hard. I would know. Caelen wears one every day. Shit, man. You guys are so goofy. That's all I had to say about that. But I had to get it off my chest because I was, like, crashing out earlier. I was like, I cannot believe that people act like this is a difficult action. What are Shikigami streams even about? They're about Shikigami, I think. Shiki, man, I missed you. Glad to hear it, brother. Glad somebody did. I think most people in here would beat me over there with a frying pan. And you'd like it? No, man. Who do you think I am? I don't want to get hit over that with a frying pan. Shiki Katagami, will you do a karaoke stream? Eventually. Yeah, cartoon style, so the frying pan distorts the shape of your head. Yeah, and my, like, teeth fan out of my mouth like piano keys. Yeah. Yeah. You get it? I get a lot of things, if I'm being real. I get lots of things. Pretty, like, I'm a knower. I'm a getter. Like, Tangled, you're Rapunzel. I know, Biscara, you drew me. You drew me as Rapunzel, like, long ago. Like, I think it might have even been before debut. You drew me as Rapunzel. How's my head feeling? Like I got hit in the head with a frying pan. I remember that? Yeah. I have a lot of the art that I get bookmarked. Both for future use and just because I like looking at it. So, like, if you see Shiki art with one bookmark, there's a not 0% chance it's me. And he says he hates us. The thorniest thing is I'm pretty sure I've literally never uttered those words. I don't think I've ever said that. Certainly made us feel like it. Your delusions are not my fault. You didn't say you like us either? Oh, okay. Fuck you. You guys are getting too big for your dang britches. We haven't even hit 6 months yet. Too big for your dang britches. We have britches? I fucking hope so. Kevin because he was rich? I have a question. Shiki was the longest hair, you or Altus? It's pretty close. I definitely have the longest bangs. Altus has a bit more volume than me, I think. What do I plan for 6 months? That's a good question. My manager asks me the same thing every week. And I go... Who designed your character? Is it you or FSP? I can say that if you go to my Twitter account, you can find my mama's Twitter. Rayo Mama. Rayo Mama did my design. I can say that. Me asking my infinite son what he planned for 6 months? I know, that's right. Is there any game you're looking forward to playing? Shit, I don't know. Warhammer Dawn of War 4? Warhammer Total War Warhammer 40,000? Maybe the new Resident Evil? Yeah, that comes out like next month. Egging On is currently the #1 rage bait game right now. I literally don't know what that is, and I feel like it should be my job to know what that is. Egging On? Egging on game. I don't even know if we have perms for this. Or if anyone's even put perms for this in. Face the challenge of being a fragile egg. Oh my god, it's like an obstacle course kind of game where you have to roll around as an egg and not... You know, like, how those games... not like Getting Over It. What was that one where you had to climb up a really tall tower? It's kind of like that, but I think you have to, like, roll. Like you're... oh god. That sounds fucking awful. Jump King? No. Maybe Baby Steps. Shit, I'll put in perms for this. I'll see if they have it, if someone else hasn't first. Let me go look. Game perms. Has anyone put egging on in? Oh, someone did. We might actually have perms. Let's take guesses. Take some guesses. Who put in the perms? I don't know if we have the perms, but someone asked for them 2 months ago. I think this is kind of a surprising answer. I haven't seen someone guess their name yet. I see that perms are still not confirmed. I'll have to poke them about it then. Oh, I see. There's someone. Suchi got it. I think we were the first one to say it. It was Lucian Lunaris. It was Lucian Lunaris. I was right. Did Miki say it first? Oh, shit. You did. My bad, Miki. Yeah, I'll poke them about it. I'll poke them right now. At Money-san. Can we get an update on these? I've been told it's all the rage. Smiley face. There you go. Saying all the rage makes you sound ancient. What part of 600 years old do you not understand? Like, I don't... How many times must I say it? Or their favorite century to live through? Oh, God. I'm gonna be honest, in the past 600 years, a lot of the centuries have been absolute caca. Hmm. 600 years? Did you ever end up calling Ash antediluvian? Fuck! I literally forgot about antediluvian. The 20th century was like okay, but I think honestly the 21st, as cringe as it seems like pretty good. I like joined LAMENTUS in the 21st, so we're making big moves in the Shiki Katagami verse. Any favorite architecture style? I think I've talked about this before. I like I like brutalist architecture. I think it's really really epic. As much as it's dread-inducing and horrifying. As much as it gives me dread. RP's design, if you have to ask a question 4 times, it's not because I'm not seeing it. It's because I don't want to answer it. Spamming isn't going to make me want to answer it. I'm going to be real with you. Will I play Go? Wait, what is that? Is that a game? Wait, what is this? I have no idea what this is. It's a productivity tool, but a game? Oh. It's all the rage? Then how come I've never heard of it, man? It's a co-working, like, space? Oh. That's interesting. That's kind of fun. Oh. Some people have made rooms. Okay, elaborate on some people. Like, is there anyone that I would know? Nayu? Casper? Damn, I'm out of the loop. Kavio, Ruse, Altus, Xander. Oh, shit. I'll have to go do some research. Maybe I'm not sure if I have, if I have much use for such a space. Why are you so calm here, but different in collabs? Because I don't have any reason to, like, screech and, like, yell at people here. It's just me. It's just me. You know? I've been playing Hightail this week. We don't have perms, so don't ask. That game is fun. That game's fun. We're working on perms, I believe. It's fun. It already got a really big update that added dinosaurios, which is fun. It added some dinosaurs, so that's fun. Yeah, me and my friends, some of my friends, I got a server for us to play on. And we were playing last night, and I woke up this morning, and they had pinged me before as I was getting up, like, hey, can you turn the server on? Bro, they're, like, itching for it. They're itching for it. Vintage Story? I'm familiar with Vintage Story. Shit, I should actually check and see if they've asked for the fucking server to come back on. They didn't. Phew! Yeah, Vintage Story is cool. But I haven't played it. I think it would be fun if I had with some friends or something, though. But Hightail's a bit more on my speed, where it's, like... has more, like, depth than, like, vanilla Minecraft. But then not as much depth as a Vintage Story. When is the next edition for FSPEN? I have no idea. Any questions regarding to the operations and potential additions should be directed to management through the appropriate channels. I have no clue, guys. You'll know when they're open the same time that I do. I don't have anything to do with auditions. I never really got Minecraft, so what's the specific appeal of Vintage Story or Hightail? If you didn't get Minecraft, you wouldn't get those games either, because neither of them would exist without Minecraft first. They're both, you know, like voxel-based building slash survival slash creative games. Because I mean, you like Animal Crossing? Have you seen the new update? I have seen the new update, and I do historically like Animal Crossing. Maybe if there's ever a new Animal Crossing for like the Switch 2 or something, I would stream it. Yeah. Both Hightail and Vintage Story are made by people who wanted more from Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Softo. Just left Money Supreme. He did get spanked. That's awesome, Softo. I hope you enjoyed it. I've still been meaning to see it. I haven't seen it. I hope you liked it. Yeah, the Hypixel team is doing, like, they're really firing on all cylinders to get Hightail off the ground. Which makes me kind of sad. Imagine if Riot didn't buy the game. No shade to Riot Games at all. Like, sometimes things don't work out. But, like, Riot bought them 4 years ago, and it didn't work out. So it kind of, like, sat on ice. And then it came back, and, like, how quickly they were able to get the game up and running without being able to use anything that was, like made in the past 4 years. So, like, they were so close to getting it off the ground themselves, you know? And how big of an opportunity it must have seemed for them, you know? But this is the timeline we live in, so. But does Hightail do well compared to Minecraft? I think it has a bit more, like, flavor out of the box. There's more, like, furniture and things like that, and, like, stylistic and decorative choices. It's almost... I saw someone on Twitter describe it as 3D Terraria, and I kind of agree. You know how, like, Terraria, if you're familiar, has a bunch of different stations for different uses? So, like, there's a one where you do the cooking, and one where you do the arbor smithing, and one where you do, like, you know, the farming stuff. It's like that in Hightail. Like, you have a bunch of different stations. Whereas Minecraft, almost everything, you have a furnace, you have an enchanting table, and you have a crafting table, and that's kind of it. Yeah. And it has kind of like biomes like Terraria and things. There are a lot of things I think that it kind of pulls from both Terraria and Minecraft. For sure. Bruce described it as Roblox meets Minecraft. I don't know what that means, but you might. I'll be honest, I don't know where he's coming from with that one. Yeah, I don't know where he's going with that. But I've had fun with it. Hightail. That's a little Robloxy. I see it. Yeah. Am I sick? I don't think so. I'm like sniffly though. I feel fine, but I'm weirdly sniffly. Let's see. What else has been happening? What else has been happening in the Shiki Katagami verse? Yesterday morning, Games Workshop had a Warhammer preview, the first preview of the year, where they show off things that are happening in their games and show off new models. The things I cared about. I liked the Warhammer 40,000 Red Corsairs. I liked the Age of Sigmar OCR Bone Reapers. I liked the 30k Custodes. I liked... That's kind of it. I did like that Tzeentch terrain. That weird, like, silver tower that, like, split open into, like, the flesh thing. Yeah. Is it night for the other members of Lamentus? Yeah, I think so. It's the middle of the night for Caelen. I think it's a little bit later than it is for the others. I think I live in the earliest time zone. As far, like, the one furthest in the past. As far as all the Lamentus members. I think everyone else lives in the future compared to me. The West? Yeah. I'd show some of the new reveals, but I can't. One of the new reveals was a modernized faction of the Red Corsairs, which are a renegade faction of Space Marines, where they kind of fall under the umbrellas of, like, Chaos Space Marines, but they aren't necessarily Chaos worshippers. They're literally, like, some of them are literally just Space Marines who left the Imperium. So they're like, can I link the Warcom article? Nah, not in here. So, like, it's kind of cool. They're like a ragtag gang of Space Marines. They have, like, aliens that work with them. They're, like, cool. They're cool. Yeah, they have, like, a dog. They have women with them. That's uncommon with Space Marines. We'll get to that. I'm confused. Who's technically the good guys? Oh, in Warhammer, there aren't any. There aren't any. And then in Warhammer 30,000, the Horus Heresy, they had new Custodes models. And some of the fandom collectively shit their gorts because some of the Custodes were women. Oop. Woke Hammer is back. And by back, I mean it never left. It was always here. They put out, like, one article a year about Warhammer not being a place for hate and to accept all into the hobby, and people still don't understand. Are women not common? Space Marines, by definition, I think can't be women. But Custodes can be women. And, of course, many other armies have women in them. Like, there are even female Necrons. And they're robots. But, a lot of the fanboys are very protective of their space soldiers. In a way that is unhealthy. So yeah. There are now, like, 12-foot tall, genetically enhanced, golden-clad women. Holy moly. Necrons are the robots that look like skeletons? Yeah. So, like, Necrons used to be a flesh and blood race called the Necrontyr. And we talked about it before. Their old gods wouldn't save them from super cancer, so they got new gods that said, we'll give you immortal bodies to save you from super cancer. But it turns out that their immortal bodies also had them enslaved, like, literally, because they're robots. And so that's why you can't really tell if a Necron is male or female, because they're robots. But, like, it's not like they were a race of only men. Like, they're 100% female Necrons. They just all look the same, because their bodies are, like, sexless, because they're robots. Yeah. Their secret third option? Robot. There were some evil gods. It's okay. The Necrons blew them up into a million pieces and put them inside Pokeballs. They use them like Pokemon now. There's a coming robot saved them. It saved them and damned them. That's why it's fun. Also, the orcs got a gender thing going on. Orcs are kind of sexless because they don't reproduce traditionally. You know, like they have no need for like, typical gender markers. My dad recently started getting into Warhammer. Any tips? Pick the models you think are cool, not the ones you think are easy, and pick the ones that interest you the most. And then beyond that, consume a lot of content, watch a lot of videos, thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of good content out there for beginners. Easy to play or easy to paint? Both. Like, pick whichever army you think has rules that seem fun and that looks like they'd be fun to paint. Like, don't limit yourself based on any conception of difficulty. Yeah. Nayuta is drawing you as Chikawa? That's awesome. That's awesome. Shikawa. Oh. Have you painted any very recently? No, I've been behind. I've been really busy, guys. And don't worry, in about a million years, they'll let me do hand cams, guys. They'll let me. Plus, we still are waiting on Games Workshop to give me perms anyway, so... I don't know how often they'll let me do them. I already know that I'm probably going to want to do them more often than they're going to want me to. But we'll see. Any non-Games Workshop miniatures that excite you? I like the, Quar. Oh my god, Quar mentioned. Quar looks really funny. Quar has a really specific aesthetic. I like Quar. I'm not necessarily interested in collecting Quar, but I think it's really cute to look at Quar. And I like fuck, why can't I remember the name of them? Infinity? Is that the game by Corvus Belli? Yes, this is it. Infinity. I like their models. I think Infinity has a really cool models. Yeah. They have some really cool robots and stuff in Infinity. You should play It Takes Two with Caelen. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. I think Malifaux also has some really cool minis. Malifaux tends to have good minis, I think. Yeah. If you're into it, I think Star Wars Legion has slash Star Wars Shadow Point has really good minis. Yeah. Guys, look up Quar. Quar. Quar miniatures. Quar is so cute. Dude. Look at their snouts. They all look like anteaters. It's kind of like a World War I slash like World War II kind of era kind of game. But like they're all like little Quar. They're Quar. Yeah. I wish I loved Affinity. Everyone who plays it here has nothing but glowing praise, but they made me nothing they made grasp me in the way I need. That's fair. Again, I think Infinity has cool models. I don't own a single one. Sometimes it's like that. They are anteaters? That's so awesome. They remind me of the Dark Crystal? They do, huh? They do. Yeah, that's the Quar. They're cute. Anteaters are a hell yeah, absolutely. I like those videos that you get on like Instagram or TikTok where like an anteater has its nose right up in the camera. It's just, you know, it's just like really chuffing. I also love, again, I talk about it all. I feel like I talk about it every damn stream. The fucking sea lions on Twitter, bro. I saw one just before stream. The camera person reaches their hand out and spun like an eggplant, and then they pan up, and then a seal is like fucking, or a sea lion's like fucking spinning super fast up on its flippers. I didn't even realize that they could hold themselves up on their flippers like for that long. That was crazy, bro. He was fucking spinning. That was nuts. Crazy. What's up, Purple Man? How was my Saturday? It's good. Saturday night's chill. Yeah, it's chill. We're hanging out. I saw sea lions at the zoo recently, and they were kind of freaky looking. I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from, but I think they're goofy. We need your fashion opinions. This fashionable Lamentus. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, so first you go to your local hot topic. Then you pick out the shirt that seems the most polarizing but least offensive. So you know it's going to make an old person mad at you, but like it's not going to get you like punched in the teeth, right? And then that's what you wear always. There you go. Born to shit, forced to wipe. I know that's right. I know that's right. True as hell. The Hakama pants drop the deets. I mean, you can get Hakama pants all over. Especially in Tokyo. Though don't go to Harajuku unless you have $5 million, I will say that. Did you dress extra fancy for Japan? Be honest. Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. Horse race test mention? I forgot about that, bro. I forgot about that. Are you a belt has to match the shoes kind of dude? I think a belt has to match the shoes, man. What other option is there? To look like a chump? Real, see? You get it? I feel like most people, once they're initiated into a place that requires you to wear nice shoes and a belt, are told very quickly that your belt and your shoes have to match. Because they do. They have to match. Your jacket and your pants don't always have to match, but your belt and your shoes, those boys gotta match. Also, I always start punching myself in the skull whenever I see people with, like, obviously, like, sleeves that are too long or pants that are too long when they're wearing, like, tailored clothes. Buddy, what tailor did you go to? And I understand not everybody goes to tailors, but, like, man. Damn. What a shame. Because I think wearing a suit and stuff is fun. But I think also there's a certain amount of, like, knowledge required. You can get stuff tailored really cheap. I'm not gonna pretend that tailoring is something that is, like, some kind of, like, financial gatekeep. You can go to, like, some kind of, like, what do they call them? Some kind of, like, big, what do they call those? You can also do it yourself if you're feeling brave, yes. What do they call those? It's a something... It's a kind of mall, but the mall is only name brand places that are getting rid of extra stock. Not a strip mall. Outlet mall. Surplus? No, it's an outlet mall, right? So you can go to, like, one of those places, but they have them for, like, suits. And a lot of those places have tailors on staff. And you can buy the suit and then get it fitted and tailored and come back 2 days later. Like a handful of years ago, I got a job that required me to have a few suits, and I think I paid $200 for 3 suits, and then an extra $20 per pair of pants to get them tailored. So it was, like, just maybe 250 bucks ish to get 3 suits that fit well. Like, that's, like, nuts. Were they designer? No, but they looked good. So, yeah, you can dress nicely without having to go crazy expensive. If you want to go even cheaper, obviously go to the thrift store. But I know thrifting isn't for everyone, myself included. Yeah. A lot of places have tailors and stuff on call. Or on staff. Especially if you, like, know your sizing. And, like, you just really need a hem, and, like, that's it. A hem is easy. A hem is easy. It's easy if you could find a jacket and stuff that fits you nicely without needing to get that touched up or the sleeves or anything. What color suits do you like? I'll be honest, I like texture. I like texture. I like color. Not super, like, picky on, like, which, as long as they're, like, semi-conventional. I like, but yeah, I like texture and color and, like, patterns on my suits. There's some colors you won't wear. I think a suit, at least in my opinion, I tend to stop liking them when it gets too saturated. But, like, you know, like I don't have that many misgivings. Like, maybe if it's, like, fucking yellow, I probably wouldn't wear yellow of any kind. In a suit. But, like, I think blue and green, brown, black, gray, red. Lots of nice tones in there that you could get that look good. Orange, yeah, I think it's the really bright, warm colors are hard to do in a suit. For sure. Yeah. You like a pinstripe kind of look? Not really partial to pinstripe. It's a bit... maybe a bit, like, antiquated, personally. I find it to look like you're trying to do like an Al Capone cosplay in the office. Zoot suit? Now hold on. That's something else entirely. Yeah. Zoot suit, that's something else entirely. We can throw the rule book out the window when we get into the zoot suit territory. But yeah. I like to dress nicely, but I don't have many reasons to do it. Shiki zoot suit reel? That would be fucking nuts. That would be an insane outfit. That would be so crazy. No way. There's no way. I could see, like... Not for me, but I could definitely see some outfits in it. Like, some VTubers with, like, a zoot suit outfit. For sure. For sure. I don't think I could do it. But I definitely could see some people that could really pull that off. Not me, though. You're 600 years old. You could have worn one. That's true. That's true. I'm not sure if I have the character for it, you know? Like, it doesn't suit me, my personality. I'm a bit reserved. I could see, who could I see with one? Dude, could you imagine Liron in one? Like, he's, like, really small and short. But I kind of see the vision. I kind of see the vision. With, like, the really big poofy pants. And then, like, the rolled up sleeves with the suspenders. I kind of see it. And he has his sleeves rolled up a bit, and, like, the tattoos are there on his forearms. Wait, I kind of see it. Yeah. If you want to be safer, Altus or Rysar could definitely do it, because, like, they would really fill it out. For sure. Filling out a suit is important, but you don't want to fill it out too much. The sizing still needs to be right. But, yeah. I also could see, like Vanta. I think he could kill one, too. I think it would suit him really well. He has the right, like, color schemes, I think. Like the purple and the black and, like, gray. That'd be... I think that would really work. And he has, like, you know... He's, like, big and strong. I could see it. Yeah, I've been thinking about my 2.0, but we haven't really started or worked on any of it. I think it's going to be a minute for most of us, but, yeah. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it whenever it happens. Saw it from the past you think could return and would like to return. I want that haircut that samurai would have, where they shave the top of their head but keep the sides and the back like closely cropped and then up in a top knot. I think we need to bring that back. Yeah. You had that on hand? I always got something in my back pocket. Dog treats. Bring back Bushido? Yes. That'd be interesting. I have some thoughts about V 2.0, but I don't really want to share them because I know a lot of you guys want it to be a surprise, and I want it to be a surprise. And not that it's even close to being done. We probably won't see that shit for 12 months, if I'm being, I guess, kind of a ballparking it. Based on when the others have gotten theirs, you know? I have seen some of the other boys 2.0s, though, in, like, Ravenous and stuff. Not gonna say anything besides that the ones that I've seen. Dang. 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 Looking pretty good. Are you gonna do the fun silhouette prediction thing? Yeah, I'm sure I will when the time comes. I'm gonna ask them to make my halo into a hula hoop. That I could spin around like a ballerina. That sounds awesome. I'm home and ready to lock into Yap. You got 15 minutes with me, and then I'm out of here. Then I'm out of here. You understand? You gonna play more League? Probably not, if I'm being honest. I'm probably gonna eat. I didn't eat dinner. Because I went to sleep after that collab and it like reset like my internal like food clock. So what's for dinner, lad? I don't know. Bangers and mash. A few pints. I don't know. I'll figure that out, I guess. Shit, bowl of cereal. How's the RuneScape? Since starting stream, I have done 111 laps of the Sears Village agility course. Pretty good. I've been doing it the whole time. Could you tell? Agility is pretty... I have to pay attention to it, but... I projected you into Marty and it was kind of cathartic. I'll forgive you. I don't know anything about Marty Supreme very much, but... I'm glad you enjoyed it. I assume you're grinding something? I know that's right. What level agility am I on this account? 65. Is your work phone your RuneScape phone too? No. My work phone is only for work. It doesn't have anything installed on it except for like Discord and VTube Studio. I would like to hit 70 agility for that dang Taverley Dungeon pipe shortcut to the Blue Dragons. That's a big one. That's a big one. He don't got games on his phone? No, I got them on my personal phone. On the folding phone. I like how the RuneScape's phone's entire purpose is RuneScape. Well, it's also the phone like I use day to day. I don't use the work phone for anything else. It doesn't even have service. You know? Folding? Yeah, I have a folding phone. Was it a RuneScape stream? I don't know. Maybe we'll do it next week. We'll see. I'm putting the schedule together tonight and tomorrow, so. You have any other games on your phone except for RuneScape? I don't have any other reason to find another game except for RuneScape. Did you put some charms on it? No. I've never been a phone charm guy. Is it as cool as Flip? I think it's probably cooler than Flip. But it's not as, like, satisfyingly kinetic. Like, you can't, like, flick your wrist and unfold this phone, right? Like, it's a... The hinge is pretty strong, and because they don't want it to be undone by accident. You know how, like, with a flip phone, you can, like, flip your wrist and it, like, flips open? You can't really do that here. You're not Pokemon going to the polls? No. No. What's going on in the Twitterverse, bro? Going on the Twitterverse. Anything for me to talk about? Do you at least got solitaire? No. How durable is the screen? The front screen is as durable as I would say any normal phone screen. The inside screen, the screen that's inside that you unfold to open up is pretty soft because it has to be flexible. So you'd have to be careful with it. Like, you could probably scratch it with like a really, like a hard press of like a sharp fingernail if you really like scratched at it. Part of the Shiki stream where he just opens Twitter. When are you guys gonna get used to me, you know? You guys open Twitter and no one bats an eye. I open Twitter? Oh, look at this dipshit. Fuck you. I have Frimmel on the timeline. That's peak. I got... I got a Pipe Bomb. I got Northern Lion. Bro, Twitter, you're supposed to give me something. Twitter! I got the new Freerin ED that's animated via colored pencil that looked amazing. I got... Oh no. There's nothing, bro. I got Naoya Zenin drawn as a beautiful woman. Damn. Oh wait, that did give me something. If you guys aren't caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen, but you're interested in Jujutsu Kaisen, catch up before this coming episode in a handful of days. This episode of Jujutsu Kaisen that's coming up on Thursday, the 22nd, I believe, is about to be a movie. Lock in. It's gonna be insane. The episode titled Perfect Preparation. That's gonna be insane. Can't wait. Can't wait. I stopped watching Jujutsu Kaisen after Zero because why? If you watch Jujutsu Kaisen for the yaoi, you're in the wrong place. It's a shonen. It's there for hype moments and aura. I want to see Higuruma. Oh my god, you would like Higuruma. But I watch it for the Yuri. Also in the wrong place. There's like none. There's like none in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuri? There are cathedrals everywhere with those with eyes to see. Yeah. People are gonna tell me they ship like Nobara and Maki. Maki canonically marries a man. I think Nobara and Maki have like 3 seconds of screen time together always. Like, that's it. Sato Sugu. Sato Sugu is real, but you guys have to... There's more to the show than that, man. There's more. You're missing out on peak because Sato Sugu got doomed in the movie. Ghetto hearts. I'm gonna start snarling. Ghetto. Suguru Ghetto. Yeah. 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 Toji Fushiguro? Yummy. Nanami? Yummy. Yuta Kotsu? Yummy. Choso? Choso's pretty cool. Everyone always talks about that Nanami scene when he grabs that guy's ponytail. Bro, I watched that scene where he punches that guy across the room. That scene rocks, but not for the reason everyone thinks. Nanami was the Dilf, yeah. But so is Toji Fushiguro, and don't forget it. I hate Naoya, but I love his accent. Naoya could have gone like quadruple platinum in the Yaoi verse if he wasn't a misogynist. For real. His design and like aura are like so pristine, and then he opens his mouth and you go, damn. Damn. And they make it really clear that he's an absolute bum. I think the first lines out of his mouth are super misogynistic, and then every line after it. Like, they don't even give you a chance to like him, which I think is good, because he's supposed to be, like, reprehensible. But, like, you don't even get a chance to go, like, oh, I think this guy might be bad. It's like it's out the gate, and he's an absolute bum. Yeah. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't wait for this week, and I can't wait for the rest of the culling game, and I can't wait for the Shinjuku Showdown and all of the like some of the fucking crazy fights that, oh my god. I can't wait. It's gonna be peak. Hype moments and aura peak. Bro. People thought it was crazy before. Dude. Kirara, my goat. Kirara is epic. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen, I like it a pretty good amount. I sense peak being discussed. Yeah, I was saying, without spoiling anything, that this upcoming Jujutsu Kaisen episode is about to be a movie. This shit's about to be insane. I can't wait. I've been waiting so long for this shit to get animated. It's gonna go insane. Yeah. Last thing to say on Jujutsu Kaisen. If you like Megumi, Megumi Fushiguro is a bum, bro. I'll fight anyone on that stance, bro. Potential man? Like, literally. I finished Jujutsu Kaisen for the record, okay? And he's not washed? You're right, he's not washed. To be washed, you have to be the GOAT first. He doesn't do anything ever. Ever. He doesn't do anything ever. Damn. His powers are cool though. And honestly, you know what? Megumi Fushiguro, I forgive you because you brought my GOAT Maharaga into this story. So never mind, bro. I forgive you. Because Maharaga, that guy's sick. You could work for him. If Megumi Fushiguro rang me up and said, "Bro, I'm looking for a Shikigami," I'd be like, you're at the wrong house, blood." That owl that shoots electricities down the street. Can't fight? I don't know, man. I think he needs something with a bit higher power level. Could all of FSP take on Maharaga? I don't think so, man. I think we'd get absolutely mogged. Like, Maharaga? Maharaga. What are all of Maharaga's titles? It has, like, some insane titles. Dude, that's Aura. The 8-handled sword, Divergent, Scylla Divine, General Maharaga. That's sick. That's Aura. Isn't Ash a god? Yeah, in lowercase. Maharaga's like... For those who don't know, Maharaga is like a creature in Jujutsu Kaisen that can adapt to anything. So, like, if you hit it with an attack, it, like, regenerates, and then after getting hit with that attack after, like, a few times, it literally doesn't take damage anymore. So, like, you have to one-shot it. You have to one-shot it, or else it's like, oh, well, there it goes. Didn't Sukuna struggle with Maharaga? Yeah. I think he had to, what was it? Use Furnace? Fuga. Right? He had to hit it with the Fuga. Yeah. I like Jujutsu Kaisen. Other anime I'm watching besides Jujutsu Kaisen, Frieren started back up a day or two ago. That's awesome. Literally nothing happened in the episode except for cute and meaningful character moments and really well animated pastoral scenes. And I said that was fucking peak. And they had like 3 different shots of Frieren with her butt up in the air, and I said, holy fuck. Yeah, that rocked. That rocked. Gotta call my homie. We gotta get on that. Yeah, Frieren just started back up. I love Frieren. It was what Himmel would have done? Absolutely. Absolutely. I relate a lot to Frieren, I think. We're both, obviously having our mothers ingested lots of Tylenol. We both are long-lived. We both like to collect things. Yeah. Didn't hop on Frieren 92. I think you'd like it. Yeah, it's really good. I'm also very Himmel coded too, though, if I'm being honest. Himmel is like absolute like himbo, you know? But like I like kind of, I have parts of Himmel and Frieren for sure. Mm. Himmel rocks. I love Himmel. You're their baby? Oh my god, that rocks. The Frimmel baby. The Frimmel baby. Frimmel rocks, bro. What a peak ship. Gachi Alcatel I haven't seen. I've heard it's good, though. I've heard it's good, though. Freeren's also for the real hashtag yearners out there, for sure. Yeah. Freered also full of hype moments and aura. You might not expect it, but it's really good. Demon Slayer isn't on your radar? I haven't watched Demon Slayer week to week since like 2017. Has it really been so long? 2018 maybe? I think Freeren's probably seinen. Probably, yeah. Frieren has like an insanely good OST as well. The music in Frieren, I listen to it while I paint. I put on the Frieren OST. Really, really good. Came out in 2019? No way. No way, no way, no way. Really? I guess I was a year off. No, original run. Wait, no, this is the manga. Oops. 2019 to 2024. Well. I tried. I was close. It's a little younger than I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was like 2017, 2018. But what have you been painting lately, my queen? I've been slacking on my painting. I've been really busy. Frieren is weekly shonen. There is no way shonen, like a literal like young boys like Frieren. Frieren is for girls and people who are over the age of like 20 years old. I don't care what book it's in. There's no way. Most of Frieren is like pastoral scenes of people talking in an inn. And yeah, the action scenes are really good, but like... no way. Vinland Saga was shonen too. Vinland Saga. The most Satan thing of all time, Vinland Saga. Yeah. Do you like pastoral anime? Not really, if I'm being honest. But Frieren really works. Vinland is for old heads. Are you serious? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what book they put it in. And I get that maybe people outside the demographic that I think it's for buy it. You know that... dang, that director thinks he knows what he's talking about. And it's the film he made. Like, literally. What, you think you know all that? You act like you acting like you know everything, huh? That's interesting. That's interesting. Every time, I swear I've talked about it 4 times the past week. Every time Fujimoto goes, damn, that's crazy what happened in Chainsaw Man. I really wish it didn't happen that way. Fujimoto! You will be defeated. Fujimoto, you will be defeated. Oh my god. Me and Flayon were crashing out about it. He would start yelling in his apartment. He would start yelling. So funny. Fujimoto is funny as fuck. But yeah. 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 Have you seen him levitate? Fujimoto or Makino X Flayon? Did you see Look Back Yuri Shark Woman? I did see the Look Back Yuri Shark Woman. I did see that. Fujimoto levitating, it's on YouTube. I'll have to look that up. Flayon can levitate, I'll believe that. He definitely can. Flayon versus Fujimoto, who would win? I don't think I would bet against Flayon in any matchup ever. You want to study Fujimoto's brain? I want to study Flayon's brain. Something ain't right. I just need Chainsaw Man Part 1 to finish being animated so that we can, so that the Asaden Nation can rise when Part 2 starts airing in, you know, 8 years. The Asaden Nation must rise. I love ships that are obviously between two mutual parties. Consenting and mutual parties. Don't give me none of that fucking avoidant crap. Lucky Angel Nation, where you at? They're dead in a ditch, man. Don't get me wrong. Aki Angel, I get it. I think Aki Angel's Aki's best ship. But like, that's the most doomed ship I think maybe of all time. I'm not sure if there's been a more doomed ship in recent history. That shit's cooked. The doomed is what makes it yummy. Yeah. Yeah. Frimmel is doomed? Yeah. But like, in a different way. Everything is doomed, let's be real. Not very hopeful of you. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm hungry. I need to go eat. It was fun hanging out for a little bit, y'all. Cute little hangout. Positive pilled Shiki. Oh, I'm a hope cell for sure. I'm a hope cell. I be out here hoping. I be out here manifesting. I be out here praying for a tide that raises all of our ships. Absolutely. So true. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. It might be a bowl of cereal. I kind of hope it's not. I'm kind of looking for like not that, but it's kind of late, so we'll see, I guess. Damn. Let's go see if there is anything to raid into. It's a raid. It's a raid. It's a raid. Here we go. Anyone? Night to Underage. Turning VTubers into Chikawa. That sounds awesome. He really was drawing me as Chikawa. Okay, go see Night to Underage. Bye, everybody. Bye. What's Shiki? Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Magma board. Remember, if you want to participate in the Magma board, you got to be a member. Members will be getting the code. Anyone can watch, but only members will be getting the code to the Magma, okay? Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you then.